Hello friend, welcome back to Auto Resource YouTube channel. Here you can see with me 2006 Honda Ridgeline. I have for you here another preventative maintenance video. And this time let's take care of the transfer case. Owner's manual states that it needs only half quart of the oil. So I visited dealership. This is the oil they sold me for that maintenance, and here are the new crusher washers. Coming from the front, I will show you the location of the transfer case. It's actually right here. I put the light here for you. Right, this is the filler bolt which we will be removing, and here is the drain bolt. As a tool, all you need here, it's a 3/8 breaker bar, because this will fit inside of the bolts. And to release the filler bolt, I'll actually recommend to use the very short extension, so you are not hitting this bolt right there. I brought my oil catching pan, so I'm ready to go. I was wonder how hard these bolts are tightened. Alright, that gave up nicely. It's perfect. So I know the filler bolt is loosened, right? I will have no problem to fill it after I drain the transfer case. So I can immediately move to the bottom and do the same. Crack open this plug, right? Nicely insert it all the way in, and counterclockwise release the bolt. I believe both of them were correctly torqued. The correct numbers we will discuss later. Also, when you are removing the bolt, make sure you are removing the washer, the crusher washer, which we also discussed previously with the bolt. Oh yeah, now this is nice dark yellow / brown, so it's definitely time to replace this fluid. Here is the drain bolt with that crusher washer. I owe you apology. I was going to show you how much residue was on it. I already wiped it off. So I was surprised there was almost nothing, and I know this service wasn't done for approximately 60,000 miles, so that's really great news. And of course I will continue with removing that filler bolt. And again, pay attention, you need to remove that crusher washer which is supposed to be there. Again, this is completely clean, but that's always like that. The top bolts, I don't think they have magnets inside. Normally there's no residue on the fillers, only on the ones which are on the bottom. And this service will be very quick, because this is only few minutes into the opening of the differential, and it's barely dripping. Right, you can see the filler, the bottom is draining, so I will not have to wait like 30 minutes, which I did with the differential, for example, or transmission. We'll be able to close this in a few minutes and start filling it up. Dripping, you can see this is the bolt, the drain plus that new crusher washer. So I will put it there by hand, and I will go get my torque wrench. The torque wrench is set to 33 foot-pounds of torque, which is for 44.7 Newton meters. And again, I'm just inserting it in that bolt, obviously, right? And let's see. You heard it. Now I need to put a hand pump on this container, and I will slowly start pumping that gear oil into the transfer case. And I hope you will be able to see it. Basically, I'm entering this pipe through that filler hole in the transfer case, right? And I will slowly start pumping that Honda fluid in. Now, how do you measure the correct amount of the oil inserted or added? You basically wait, you make sure you don't create obstruction there, and you wait until the fluid will start overflowing from this port. And that's why it's so important that the vehicle is parked perfectly leveled, because this procedure dictates that we have a correct amount of that gear oil inside of the transfer case. Of course, while I'm pumping, I can keep observing here the side, right? The side of the bottle. I'm actually already down to the 600, so that also gives me idea how much I got inside, and gives me kind of feedback that I'm doing it right. So when I will be halfway through, right, it should start overflowing. And sure enough, only few pumps after I said it, it started overflowing. I hope you can see it right there. And if you look on that gear oil bottle right here, it's at the 500 millimeters, which is basically half of it, right in the middle. That's perfect. And while it's slowly dripping, I don't have to wait until it stops or something like that. While it's slowly dripping, I will get a new washer. This is the new one, right? And I will by hand put the plug, the filler plug in, and then I will use my torque wrench and torque it to the same specs like the bolt which is on the bottom. For these procedures for cleaning and dealing with the gear oil, I always use some nasty rags which I will throw away later, because the gear oil has that heavy smell. When if you keep it in your garage, it's like way too crazy. It's better to get rid of it and throw it in the garbage can. And I have another part of this truck which I know it's in the great condition and ready, in this case, for let's say another 60,000 miles. Depends where you are driving. And here you can see that that oil was actually pretty contaminated, and it was really good time to replace it today. And that will be all from me today in this video. This truck definitely feels happy after so much maintenance done, including the other videos I posted already. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed, because I have way more videos about the cars coming your way soon on this channel. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.